Everybody wants to come, cause you better bring a gun, and you better not run. And I grew up with the pushers and the killers and the thieves, but some students and some artists and some workers knew me. And we all had that in common, and we had this place, and we'd grow up to be dead because our city breeds hate. And the only way to beat it is to run, I mean, cause the shots keep us awake so we never can dream. They whispered unto me, write down what you see, so the world knows our story and we're finally free. They said we need it right and you're the only one we trust, so promise that you'll write about us. Promise that you'll write about us. Promise that you'll write about us. They said we need it right and you're the only one we trust, so promise that you'll write about us. Promise that you'll write about us. Promise that you'll write about us. Girls want me to write about sneaking through their windows in the drive-ins in the parks and the nights on the lake. And the boys want me to write about sneaking through windows and the fights and the shootouts when we caught that case. And we were on our own and we never came home, and it was us and the night and we made the most. If you ever make it out, write down what you see, so we all live forever and we're finally free. They said we need it right and you're the only one we trust, so promise that you'll write about us. Promise that you'll write about us. Promise that you'll write about us. They said we need it right and you're the only one we trust, so promise that you'll write about us. Promise that you'll write about us. Promise that you'll write about us. So tonight I sat down and pulled my head out the clouds, and I closed my eyes and I thought out loud. And I thought out loud. And I thought out loud. I haven't seen Veronica since I told her how I felt, and the twins OD'd, and Sarah sells herself. Maxine's on the needle, Kelly's man cuts her up. I see Christy where she works and she don't bring the past up. Heather's had a few kids and I still see her around, but I can't bring myself to speak to her, I just look down. Daniel, I'll get your killer, and I swear by that. When I see your kid's face, I wish I was where you're at. Tasha escaped, yeah, she moved out of state. Opie's still in prison for that murder in '98. Jay's in the cage until 2025, and D